So I've been using the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Primer and Foundations. I have been mixing the shades 290 and 210. For some weird reason, I am getting really light. And so I just decided to go back in with this foundation combination. This was what I was using in early 2018. And it really does work out for me. And I'm blending it in with my Juno & Co. Rose Sponge. For the concealer, I am going to take a really light concealer. This is by Makeup Revolution. This is their Conceal and Define. This is in the shade 6.5. And I feel like I'm already halfway through with this one. Like I said, you don't really get a lot of product and it runs out pretty fast. So I'm just trying to use it up, kind of like my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. We all know about her. And really recently I got a package from Catrice for their shade expansion for their liquid camouflage concealer. Do you guys remember in the most recent, not empties video, my favorites video, I said I wish Catrice expanded their shade range? Well, they did. And here it is. So I am so excited to be using this one. I think I use the shade Hazelnut, but I'm not quite sure. I will have everything linked down below. As always, you guys know me. And I'm blending it into my skin. And I really like this shade in particular because it doesn't look too dark, but it's not too light, you know? So it works out and I'm really loving it. And then I just followed it up with my eyebrows. I decided that I wanted to go in with my brow pomade because I haven't used her in a while. I'm using the Anastasia brow pomade in dark brown, and what I do is I just carve them out as normal, and then I always follow it up with my Wet n Wild powder. You guys know this. It's all pretty much the same. It's repetitive, but I wanted to show you guys anyway because why not? And then I decided let's go ahead and set the cream contour. Initially I wasn't going to, but you know, I found this mini Hoola bronzer and it might be expired. It might be, but I'm going to use it anyway. And then for blush, I'm going to be using this one by Catrice, and I believe this one is in the shade Miss Amber Brown. I don't know, maybe, but she's cute, and I'm going to apply that on my cheeks and nose. And I wasn't going to set my face either, but I decided, you know what, let's just do it. Let's go for an all matte face. So I went in with my ShopMissA banana powder, and I just pressed that into my skin, and I kind of left a little bit on my face to bake. Now, I'm going to be using this palette for the first time on my channel. This is the Sigma Viper palette. I am not quite impressed with this palette if I'm being completely honest, but it does a pretty good job for what it is. And because I knew that the eyeshadows were a drier formula, I didn't set my eyelid completely, so it was still kind of wet. I wanted to make sure that the green had the most color payoff because, you know, I wasn't that impressed the first time I used it, and this time it was a lot better. And then I followed it up with my Juvia's Place Zulu palette, and I took the yellow, and I decided I'm gonna do a new method of blending. So I took the yellow and I went around the edges of that green and I blended it up towards my eyebrow, and it created a transition color between that green and yellow, and I thought it looked really pretty. It was something new and different. And then I took the matte turquoise color and I went ahead over the green. I don't know why I did it, but I did. And I wasn't a huge fan of it, but I made it work. I kept mixing back and forth with the turquoise and the green, and then I decided, you know what, I'm going to blend it again with the yellow, and I made sure that the yellow the yellow transition, I should say, I'm not sure, was around the whole eye, and it made a cat eye shape. And then for the cut crease, I decided to do something different as well. So instead of doing a half cut crease or a full cut crease, I cut it right there. Like not quite towards the outer corner, but it's just, I don't know, it's just in the middle of everything, and it has like a frame. It has a frame. I don't know what to call this, but you know, you can see it. You see what I'm doing, and then I just took my finger and I patted down the concealer, and I found that actually this makes the eyeshadow lay on top very smoothly. So I started off with the yellow towards the top of the cut crease, and this is going to be the main color focus for the cut crease part. And then I just took some more of that turquoise color near my lash line, and that honestly didn't blend very well, if I'm being quite honest. It really did not do anything. I felt like the shadows were harder to build on top of the concealer, and so I just went over everything with the yellow and I just called it a day because I was tired. I was tired of working with things not blending on me lately. And for the wing, I'm using the Clinique Pretty Easy eyeliner pen. I found this in a random drawer. I've been looking for her for, a few months. I thought a ghost took it, but in fact, I just misplaced it. So I'm just doing a wing, and I am not following the line that I made with the concealer. I am making my new line with the eyeliner so that there's a double wing at the outer corner. For lashes, I decided to use my ShopMissA Fat Lash. She's almost empty. I'm really happy about that. I love using up my mascaras within the preferred time frame. You're supposed to throw your mascaras out every 3 months. I keep them maybe like 4 months because I feel like they're still juicy by the time 3 months hits. And for the lashes, oh my god, watch this. Literally. Oh. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, anyway, for the eyeliner, I decided to take a turquoise eyeliner because I didn't own any green eyeliner and I didn't want to take blue. And since I already used turquoise, it was already in the family. So I just put the eyeliner on and then I blended it in with the turquoise shadow. And then I followed it up with the same method using the yellow towards the outer edge to blend everything out. Then for lashes, I decided let's go in with something very wispy, a little natural. So I used my ShopMissA Briannas, and these are so nice. They paired with the look really well. I was thinking to go in with a more dramatic eyelash, but I felt like that hid the cut crease, and then I felt like all of my natural lashes were not long enough and the green made me look weird. So these ones were a great in-between eyelash. And then for the highlighter, I decided to go in with a loose highlighter. This one is by ShopMissA. This is in the shade Nebula, and I've been really into their Powlighters lately, and I just go in and apply it, and it's so blinding. Look at that. Look at that. Do you see your reflection? Because I do. So for lips, I'm just going to be using the Real Her I Am Confident lip liner. And currently, this is one of my go-to lip liners. It really is creamy, very comparable to the BH Cosmetics lip liner, the one that I always use. This one just glides on, it stays on the lips for a long period of time, and it's just really nice and easy to use. I really like it, and I do love their cause. For the actual lipstick, I'm using a Bite Beauty lipstick. I always forget the name, so I'll have it down below. But this is a beautiful chocolatey warm brown. And I decided, let's draw in a 4-leaf clover. And I know what you're thinking, Jasmine, you're only drawing 3. So I messed up. And this was going on top of the foundation. And it's fine. It's fine. But that is the completed look. I hope you guys all enjoy. Thank you guys so much for watching and requesting a green look for St. Patrick's Day. I don't really celebrate St. Patrick's Day, but I mean, if you do, I hope that you love this little festive vibe. So I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye. Peace out, Girl Scouts.